going on, everyone? It's Brandon with Koji Fine Jewelry, your personal jeweler. In this video, I want to compare a big Franco chain in the 5mm to a massive Franco chain with the 6.5mm, both diamond cuts. A lot of you guys like the Francos, obviously, and are stepping up to the bigger sizes. So I want to break this down in this video because there is a big difference between the two. With that being said, let's get started. First and foremost, the difference between the two is they come from two different manufacturers. I know some people think that we all buy gold chains from one manufacturer that supplies the world and just mark them up different. That is not the case. There is a lot of different manufacturers. They have their strengths and weaknesses, aka they're good chains and then not so good chains. So it's up to the supplier to pick and choose and supply the best. www.jacoji.com with that one. So that is the difference, and I'm going to show you the slight difference there. The Franco chains 1mm, and that's diamond cut or plain, through 5mm come from the best Franco chain manufacturer in the world, hands down. And then the 6.5mm or anything above 5mm comes from a different manufacturer because they stop at 5mm. I wish they went all the way up to 10mm, but that's not the case. So, side by side, we have the 5mm diamond cut on the left and the 6.5mm diamond cut on the right. And just look at these B-rolls. There is a massive difference between the two, and that's what you're gonna get. So we could talk about in the next clips, kind of helping you decide which one's right for you, but I mainly want to show this side by side. I'll show it on the neck. Face up, both, you know, relatively the same color of gold as in the tone, and they look just like diamond cut rounded Franco chains. They look nice. So side by side, you see the difference. They look the same as far as their overall finish, but the difference between that 5mm and 6.5, there is a big difference there. Now, Brandon, they look the same side by side, relatively the same color finish. The diamond cuts look amazing. Then why is the quality on the 5mm better than the 6.5mm? Well, when we look at Miami Cuban links or link chains, we judge it based off how spaced out those links are. Let's turn these Francos on the side and look at that profile, and you'll notice on the 5mm diamond cut Franco, there's less gap action in between those Franco links compared to that 6.5mm diamond cut Franco. You see more spaced out gaps, and again, that is manufacturing. That is why the Francos are the 1 through 5mm are so heavy for what they are. They're extremely tight Franco links, less gap. You're gonna have some gap naturally, but it's just overall the devil's in the details, and that's what that is. So when you look at that 6.5mm, to me, that is the big difference between the two chains. If you're really getting nitpicky and take your time watching this review video to see all the details about these chains, that's a big difference there. They both have the standard lobster class end caps, all that stuff, but there's more space because it's a different manufacturer with the 6.5mm diamond cut Franco compared to that 5mm diamond cut Franco. I hope you can pick it up in the B-rolls, but when you hold them and feel them, it just offers a different look because of the space between those links. Now let's tie that previous point into this clip. On my neck, I have the 5mm diamond cut Franco at 20 inches and the 6.5mm diamond cut Franco at 22 inches. And guys, when you wear a chain, please understand how I'm wearing it in the B-rolls. It's not always gonna be the same. When you're moving around all day, if you have a link chain, it could twist, it can roll, it could kink, it could do all these things. If you have a Franco chain, the same thing, it'll roll. My point is, with this 6.5mm diamond cut Franco, because of those gaps, it's gonna end up rolling, and some of those gaps are gonna show, which offers a different look. It's the same case with the 5mm diamond cut Franco. The same thing's gonna happen, but it's just up to you. And overall, if I'm gonna spend my time making a review video detailing these two, I'm gonna bring these points up so you guys understand. To me, it's not a terrible look, but overall, that's where you see the difference between the 5mm diamond cut Franco and the 6.5mm diamond cut Franco. Really, when I talked about with the previous clip of the spaced out or more spaced out links, again, neither is bad. I wouldn't say the 6.5 diamond cut Franco is a bad chain. I'm just going with the details because I got to make a YouTube video comparing two chains, so we're going to break it down. So that is a big difference. When you're moving around, it might fold over. You might see those gaps. Some people might not like it. To me, it just looks like a really nice link chain. It gives a different dynamic, but again, those details are what they are. So that's how it's gonna look while wearing it. How do these things wear? Can you wear a 6.5mm diamond cut Franco daily? Honestly, guys, and I'm a bigger guy, 6'1", scared to death to step on the scale. I would not personally wear a 6.5mm diamond cut Franco every single day. It is a lot of weight, it is a lot of flash for my style and taste. I would go with the 5mm diamond cut Franco, but there's bigger guys out there, there's flashier guys out there that will like that, and they want a Franco because they understand the quality and everything that goes with a Franco. Ease to wear, all that good stuff. That's why you would go with a 6.5 Franco. If you just want to be balling, throw that chain on. And if you have a chain collection, that is definitely something that you want to add to it, because again, on the weekends, perfect chain to wear. It's not too much. When you're buying a Franco chain, you're never going into it thinking this is going to be a 12mm rope or 11mm Miami Cuban. That's not what it is. It's always going to have that classy, subtle look no matter what the size is compared to the weight. So you have to have that mindset going with the Franco. I think people that shop for Francos generally understand that, and that's the taste, what they want. So overall look, that's what it is. The 5mm Franco is perfect for people that get the 3, maybe a 3.5, be like, you know, I'm a big guy, I want something more. They jump up to that 5mm and it's perfect for every day. 6.5, that's at another league. That's the big leagues right there, the World Series. So that's what you have to anticipate going with a 6.5mm diamond cut Franco. Yes, you could tuck it in. If you really want to wear it daily, go for it. It's a Franco chain. Nothing bad is going to happen to that chain. That is why you're getting a Franco chain. Let me know down below what you would go with. Personally, me, 5mm, higher purity all day long, every day. That's it for today's video, and we'll see you on our next jewelry video.